Collectors Confessions live. And it's a special day today. It's my birthday, so it's birthday edition of Collectors Confessions live. So hopefully you guys are here to enjoy it. You know how we do. We go through all of our comic books for the week. And we also recommend some comic books to you for next week. Hopefully, if you didn't, you got the comic books this week that we recommended last week. So it's our favorite part of the show. Everyone knows what's going to happen right now. We're going to spin the camera around. So those of you that are here, you get to spin the camera around with us. Here we go. Oh, there we go. We're spinning the camera around. Hopefully it looks good. Everyone can see us. We're going to straighten it out a little bit. Hopefully you get a good view of me where you can actually see me. Now let's go through our comic books for the week. Right out of the gate, here is Absolute Batman number 8. New artist. Batman is battling Mr. Freeze, and the Joker comes into play in this as well. So I don't know. Last week it was not number 1. Last month it was not number 1. It was number 2. Amazing Spider-Man was number 1. Check out our short on the top 10 from April. Batman and Robin issue number 21. This has been one of my favorite series so far. I really like the interaction between Batman and his son Damian and how he is really becoming quite the character in the Marvel Universe. My favorite Batman title going on right now is Batman Dark Patterns. This has been fantastic. Friend of the show, David Waters, is writing it. It's been very horror-oriented, so it's very spooky, kind of. It's different than other Batman things. This is a new story arc. It's good. If you're not reading this, I highly recommend it. New one this week. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight Halloween Special. Not sure why it's coming out now. My assumption is it's a little bit delayed. It's a Halloween special in May. Maybe someone really likes Halloween, but it looks great. Some great artwork in there. That's a lot of Batman titles this week. 4 good titles this week. Let's look at Superman this week. Action Comics number 1086. This series has also been very good, and Summer of Superman is in full swing now. We have another series coming out next week. Speaking of Summer of Superman, new Supergirl series, Supergirl number 1. There you go. Can't wait to read this one. Supergirl getting her own title again. Superman has some stuff coming out next week too. We might be recommending it soon. Aquaman number 5. This is written by number 1 on my list of people I'd love to be on the show for an interview, Jeremy Adams. I love what he did with The Flash. Met him in person at Comic-Con. He was great. Hopefully one day he'll agree to be on the show if we can get in touch with him. DC vs. Vampires World War V number 9. I can't believe this is only 9 issues. This is also written by friend of the show, Matthew Rosenberg. Matthew Rosenberg. Thinking of a friend of mine, Matthew Rosenberg, who was great on our show. This series has been fantastic. Lots of twists and turns. You never know who's going to die in this. People die in this series all the time. It's an Elseworld, so there you go, right? People are allowed to die in there. Series related to the Justice League Unlimited that's going on right now. Fire and Ice. This is issue number 2. Issue number 1 was fantastic. They went back home. I actually enjoyed the last miniseries of them. This one looks to be even better. Hopefully you're reading it. Last of the DC, Green Lantern Corps number 4. Who doesn't love a good Green Lantern Corps story? I know I do. I'm enjoying this series too. Is anyone else reading this or enjoying it? Comment if you're reading it and enjoying it. So that's it. That's DC. Now let's look at, I bought a couple of indies. Something that really piqued my interest was this week. I had this recommended last week to everybody. It's Exquisite Corpses by James Tynion, right? Yeah, it's by James Tynion. So James Tynion is writing Exquisite Corpses. It's about a bunch of serial killers get dumped into a small Ohio town. 12 serial killers get dumped into a small Ohio town, and they have to go the night to see who wins. So they're killing each other, and they're killing people in the town. It just sounded so interesting, and I love what Tynan does. So I figured I had to pick it up. There's one of the serial killers. So they dumped a bunch of serial killers into this small town, and they're gonna work their way through the town and try to kill each other and try to, be the last one standing gets money. This one I can't. I'm actually gonna read this one probably tonight after the show, after my birthday cake and so on and so forth. World Tree is up to issue 14. It seems like this series has been going on forever. I can't believe it's only issue 14. I'm a little bit behind on these. I know everyone that's reading it says they love it, so worth doing. Now here are my favorite covers, because I'm a huge Alex Ross fan. Alex Ross, I think I have 5 covers by Alex Ross. Daredevil 21, one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe, if not my favorite. Iron Fist, this looks great. This would be great on a poster. Hopefully one day they'll do it. This is just amazing. Another amazing one, Immortal Thor 23, Valkyrie on the cover. I don't think anyone does a cover as good as Alex Ross. Thunderbolts Doomstrike, number 4. Captain Marvel on there, right? Captain Marvel from the 1980s. Monica Rambeau. Look at how awesome that looks. West Coast Avengers, Tiger on the cover. Alex Ross is just amazing. I should have his art on my wall. And finally, X-Men number 16. Another Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers on the cover. So 2 Captain Marvels here. These are just spectacular. There they go, all 4 of them. These are worthy of hanging up on the wall. If they do Alex Ross covers at Marvel, I will buy them every single time. I also picked up Fantastic Four number 5, first appearance of Doctor Doom finally, and it only cost me $5. What a deal. Oh, it's only a facsimile. Wish it was the real thing, with some great ads in there. Ad for Hulk number 1, old ads that, we should do an episode where I know Brian's out there, we should do an episode where we actually reach out to these numbers and see if any of them are still in existence, reach out to email these people, or, actually snail mail them and see what happens. that would be it. Doctor Strange of Asgard, number 3. It's been good so far. Doctor Strange still trying to find himself and a job and whatnot. The best thing going on at Marvel right now, besides Ultimate Spider-Man. One World Under Doom, issue number 4. Dormammu comes into play. He's trying to take over what Doctor Doom has built and rule the world. No one can defeat Doom. Another One World Under Doom crossover, Red Hulk 4. Series is doing really well. Interesting how Doom is using him. Helverine 6. I like the Helverine stories. This one confused me because there was one right before this, and I'm not sure where this one starts and the other one begins because I was reading them not in order. Godzilla is continuing his rule over the Marvel Universe. Godzilla vs. the X-Men. We have a poll going on right now over on our poll page. Check it out. Who would win? Who do you think would win? Godzilla or the X-Men? Comment in the comments if you're watching this right now. Here's the Ultimates for this week. Ultimate Black Panther 16. One of my favorite titles right now at Marvel. I really like what they're doing with the Black Panther and the villains that he's fighting, and his relationship now with Storm and Killmonger has really been fantastic. And finally, Ultimate X-Men 15. Peach Momoka's doing the artwork and the story. It's been very Japanese culture oriented, and I really enjoy it. So that's the haul for the week. I also got a couple of things today for my birthday. Got this Marvel poster book from my friends Nancy and Daniel at work. Here's the posters. Plan to hang up a couple of these around the basement, maybe on the ceiling. Probably going to hang up Luke Cage and Iron Fist. And also got this from Cassidy, made me something this week. She made me a Star Tours shirt that I will be wearing when I drop her off in Disney. This is a one of a kind. She made this herself. Fantastic. Here are the recommendations for the week. 1 DC, 1 Marvel, 3 Indies. DC is, of course, Superman Unlimited #1. It's a new Superman series being written by Dan Slott. How can you beat Dan Slott writing a Superman series? Answer, you can't. Marvel, Spider-Man and Wolverine #1. Yes, Spider-Man and Wolverine are teaming up. Sounds like a match made in heaven. Our indie comics for this week are Robo Wolf #1 from Dark Horse. Did I have to say anything else? Robo Wolf. That's all I need to say. I can't wait for the movie to come out. Sleep #1 from Image Comics. That's a horror comic. Also sounds really entertaining. I love that a lot of the indie comic book companies are doing horror. I really think I keep saying this every week, and we say it on the show a lot. Horror is really becoming a big part of comic books again, which is, for me, fantastic. Finally, Curse of Shirley Johnson #1 from Image Comics. It's about a serial killer who killed a girl, and it's about the girl coming back. Another horror-based story. I'm sold. I'll be buying all 3 of these next week, most likely. Also, this weekend, please check out our first of our Comic Shop-orama episodes. We visited friend of the show, John Costa, who runs One Day Comic Expo, his new comic shop, New Jersey Comic Stop. If you're listening to this right now, he is opening the comic shop Saturday for the first time. We got a special sneak peek last Saturday, so we recorded. He is opening Saturday, so if you're in the Paulsboro, New Jersey area, stop by. Friggin' phenomenal discounts this weekend. He has a whole bunch of deals because it's opening weekend. Go by there. He had a huge back issue selection, huge amount of wall books. Check out the show on Saturday. But before you do that, I'm just saying you should go there on Saturday and, send us pictures of yourself there and tell John we sent you. It's phenomenal. I'll give you the address of where it is. It is located at 1308 North Delaware Street in Paulsboro, New Jersey. There's the address if you want to write that down. Head out there this Saturday, grand opening, lots of great deals, lots of discounts. Go and shop for John. We're big fans of John here. So that's it for the week. That's all we got. Brian's out answering questions. Thanks for watching. Love what you collect. Collect what you love. Let's do the spin-a-rooney here and get us out of here. Here we go. Spinning. You can see some of our collection. See you next week.